Emmons Autoplex. We'll tell you more about that throughout the show. Coming up, we got participants show, that and salespeople. What? Mars reviews the new Land Rover Defender, which is popular weekly feature wheelers.
Yeah.
It's just ahead on this segment of the Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need. Along with us for the ride today is the in-wheel time chief engineer washer, David Ainsley. Audience, we have the famous Jeff. He's back there.
Back yonder. Back.
Anyway, stunningly beautiful day here in Stevenson Park. Current temperature and no rain in the forecast today. Special show. By the way, the proceeds from today's judged is Equisearch, and we're going to have them on a little bit later today.
Yeah.
Beautiful morning, and thank you, Space City Corvette Club, for there's Saturday in the park.
There's not only Corvettes, different vehicles,
yeah,
hot rods, customs, new cars, old people. It's great.
There's a lot of old people. Yeah, I can relate. Thank you very much. Yes, this is an open car show. Corvette Club. They're the ones that host the show and put it all together. It is, they've really done a spectacular job. AJ Loop and it is a well-oiled machine.
And we see him every. And there he is.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry? Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear him down there.
Hello. No. I'm talking about.
No. Yeah. We can't hear him here. Your headset is not plugged in, Mike.
Oh, God.
We've only been here since 6 o'clock this morning. But David managed to go to the grocery store, and he was running a little. We've done our job, Jeff.
Yeah.
Pat on the back.
We made it.
Right here.
We get it.
Good. Pat,
There you go, brother.
I didn't want to thank you, especially to the that owns a place called have provided us the funds to show here. It is a used car dealer like none other in the area. Where you are to visit them online, they can be found on motors.com, or if you look Emmons Autoplex up, you're going to, and matter of fact, when David has a moment that he's going to talk, he purchased from them.
And my granddaughter Kylie's got one.
Yeah, that's right. Your granddaughter bought one. If you're out looking for a used car, check out Emmons Motor for the show. All right. I'm sorry I can't remember your name. Kevin Brady. How can I forget that? You were on a TV show where I think it was it the Partridge Family?
Yeah, the bunch.
The Brady Bunch, that's what it
But
was.
they gave me up for adoption.
They did? Did they adopt you?
No.
Kevin is carshow.com. Find Car Show. And you were showing me before the show pretty interesting developed.
Yeah.
And no matter where you are, you and find a car show like this one. You can find that too. About it.
Just launched it. Let me start by saying I'm Space City Corvette Club, and I'm really filling the seat for AJ. Our cars, he knows everybody's really responsible for getting everybody out here. You know, welcome you guys and all of your listeners come out here to the show and help Texas EquuSearch. That Space City Corvette Club does for Texas EquuSearch is why out as a guest of one of the longtime members, and a couple years ago they were presenting a check to Tim Miller for the money they'd raised. Of this club, I said I want to be part of that too. And
Do you have a Corvette?
Corvettes.
There you go. I knew
He's
that.
got five Corvettes.
Yeah.
See, Benny.
But I'm here with a Studebaker today.
What?
With a Corvette engine in it.
That's how you motor.
LT1.
An LT1 Corvette motor. It's a Lingenfelter LT1
In a Studebaker.
In a Studebaker.
in the Studebaker.
53 Studebaker.
Did you put that motor in there?
No,
You bought it like that.
I bought it like that.
Your Corvette.
Because they knew he was going to buy it.
And
So they know that.
Actually, you know how it's all the money in the car. It rarely works out for you. So I came along and bought it after someone else put their love, sweat, and
Yeah.
tears.
Little cars.
Yeah.
And a boat. And they're very similar.
That's the way
And
to
they
do it.
actually was fiberglass.
Yeah.
So they all kind of mesh together.
Yeah.
There's some kind of thing wrong about all of that. But whatever. Long conversation with a fellow last week or 2 weeks ago, I think it was, that he had a Ford, was it a 30s? 30s Ford, and he put a Chevrolet engine in it. And to me, that's sacrilege. Why? Because the Ford motor doesn't fit. You can it fits.
Yeah.
Ford motor is too big to fit in the 30-something Ford that originally had it obviously, whatever, it was 40 horsepower.
I think I saw him rolling earlier.
At any rate,
This is the only car I've got that's believe in originality.
Yeah. You're one of those.
Yeah. That's good.
So, strange, unique breed.
Yeah. MyGarage.ai, where I help people tell this.
Well, and matter of fact, I believe that you can do that through this.
Yeah,
Link.
it's really an offshoot of that endeavor. Everyone, loves cars and wants to find out where they should be putting up lists of car shows, but they're kind of clumsy. And I've found a way in the back end to grab most every. You just
I like
it knows where you are, and you
So if I'm looking for a Sunday car shows,
yeah, you can do today, tomorrow, this week, next week, this
nice.
any location.
So did you do this professionally before all of this Corvette stuff and car show stuff?
No. I've always been passionate about cars, and I started up a wrench and working in a gas station in high school and that sort of thing. So I've always been I used to use to enable that process. I've always been kind of fond of solving problems using technology that's
technology is lies.
That's why we don't have it.
So I've just been keen to come out, particularly artificial intelligence, and applying it to
AI voices. I'm good with that.
yeah.
It puts me out of a job. And I will tell you this, that there is one particular voice grab, and now everybody's grabbed that AI voice, tired of it.
Yeah.
It's on everything.
More variety of the voices. I think you're talking, the voice is called Adam. Think about it, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
But
Well, Adam obviously life.
he doesn't exist.
And matter of fact, I did a narration. Been doing narrations for forever, and he cut the video to, and in my world that I came from, it's all about time. Then you really need to have somebody voice it to time of the video. So that's what I did. He says, "Oh, Don, don't worry about that. Do that. I want some feeling and some emotion, and I want you." And so that's why I kind of, don't get me wrong, the way that AI sounded,
Yeah.
not worthy, because, but it is no, it's not, clearly it's not a human being.
It's not more, and it's the part that's scary about it. It really is. One of the reasons
Thanks
I
for giving confidence.
yeah one of the reasons I dig into it is just to kind of way,
Sure.
and it is evolving quickly. It
That's
really,
what I understand.
really is. Decisions on behalf of us, and
Yes.
it's,
I will tell you that Ford had called Blue Cruise.
Yeah.
And um, this week, I don't even know what I'm in this week. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm in the Lincoln this week. I also had the Ford Light. Blue Cruise was in that. And I will tell you that it is how they have integrated AI with, if you will, any of the technology that will actually do hands-free. It has evolved really quickly, and the technology is really something. Not for me personally, because I like the sport, the
right.
and I like to drive the car many times, but just like the feel of it. don't make any difference anyway. I'm just a little pimple, you know. Drive.
Well, it poses a great opportunity to do wonderful things. So it poses no risk to things.
Yeah.
When people get what
It's there, and I like the distance with the cruise control. Yeah.
Cool. So you talked about the Studebakers, and you've got other Corvettes.
I've got a 53, number 32, and
Dang.
I've got a 55 here with.
Did you drive both the
No,
Studebaker?
I've got help. My Gary Riley, he comes and
Gotcha.
he helps me. And he enjoys it as well. But
And then the other Corvette.
67, 68, 2020. I've got a C8.
Old's good.
Old. I got a 55 here. First year V8.
Is that the one that did you?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was in
That's
like
your car.
yeah.
I guess I just didn't connect that. You with the car.
I think you talked about it. Yeah.
Well, I think that you and I, Jeff?
No, not me.
No, not Jeff. It was somebody else that looked. No, I don't drink beer. I'm not a beer drinker. Sorry. I was trying to explain.
In kegs.
It's not that I don't like beer. It's just the fact that good. I like my to say it.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's get back to findcarshow.com. Download the app.
No, it's not an app. It's just a web page, so you don't even need an app. Browse to mycarshow.com.
mycarshow.com.
I'm sorry, no, that's my Find Car Show.
Findcarshow.com.
.com.
Your phone.
Right? It knows where your phone is, so you can change it if you're gonna go to. I think you said you were going to Sedona.
Mars is going to Sedona. It's not me.
Yeah.
Mars, you going to Sedona?
Yeah. Yeah, but you just put in your local where you are. It defaults to this week because I'm assuming you want to look for
I do. I want to look for a car show. I want to look for Sunday car shows. And then hit Sunday.
Have the choice of, I'll put in Sunday for you if you want. I can make that happen.
Well,
today you'd have to search for tomorrow. If you search for tomorrow, it'll give you Sunday.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Or you can do this week or next week.
Because, you know, car shows to go to
Yeah.
for the next month.
You can put in a keyword if you want to find or exotic cars or motorcycles.
How about tacos?
This is
Like tailpipes and tacos?
you can put that in there.
There are a lot of, since it's fall and the weather's being nice to everyone, there are shows coming out. There's a lot of news-ins, because that's what I research as well. I mean, up there, but there's a myriad of other events just like this. Absolutely, it's good stuff.
Yeah, and then it embeds a link
Get there?
to get there, sure. And then you can have your AI car drive you. I am.
Do you drive your? Do you?
I do.
Is she here today? Is she?
She's been at our house.
So she's, in other words, list cast on iHeartRadio because you called and told her through AI.
Right. I know how much she loves me because she lets me do these things, and
Well, if she lets you do these things, that's why she's still married. We should have her on.
should.
What's her name?
Elma.
Elma.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Bring the kids.
Well,
I've got little ones.
what do you mean little ones?
One's going to be 2 at the end.
Kevin?
Wow.
God. I don't know. I'm scared of
I'm
you.
ecstatic.
Are you? Well, I can see that. Your dad before the youngsters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. Well, Kevin Brady, it is a pleasure. It's findcarshow.com, and if you want to write, fans mail, whatever the case may be, I'm sure that he'll be welcoming the findcarshow.com.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting Texas EquuSearch. It's
Thank
a
you.
wonderful organization.
We appreciate the Annual Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeart In Wheel Time Car Talk, and a new daily podcast. They're available provider. We also video stream our live 3-hour this weekend show time.com. The In Wheel Time Car Talk show continues.
Original group of Lupe Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family recipe means when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founders First Lupe Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here is the original house that is and the original charm that helped make Lupe Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston, Texas. With the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Lupe Tortilla best anywhere. Lupe Tortilla Katie is another location that gives you the same have come to expect at Lupe's. It's located on 99, the Grand Parkway at Cape Land. Head to the Lupe Tortilla in College Station, located just. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. The Lupe Tortilla in Beaumont is on I-10, so you can't miss it. The original has the best Tex-Mex anywhere, and you're invited. Your car is a direct reflection of you. Fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. His team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Window tint or windshield protection, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get that thing protected as soon as you take to the multitude of protection products to go with. John Gray will give you an honest opinion neither can afford. John will help you understand the many options and prices. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. So, free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to. Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Service Luxury Car Care today and online.com.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Day from Stevenson Park. Space City Corvette Club days. Good grub and gears. 12th annual. Thank you for joining us today. We understand we're having some, but we apologize for that. Okay. Next segment, I wanted to remind everybody that we are sponsored today by Emmons stress-free car shopping is offered at Emmons Autoplex Auto Dealer. The goal at Emmons is to make your car buying experience the best. Emmons stocks over 750 vehicles in inventory daily. Options with competitive and affordable loans that enables you to. You can call them at 888-708 online at emmonsmotorcompany.com. They're open Monday 7:30 p.m. Saturdays till 6:30, closed on Sunday. 528 West Nesta Parkway, just south of I-40. Pre-owns Emmons Autoplex in Webster. Pre-owned. Okay, time now for Jeff's weekly six-wheelers.
What? Yeah, six-wheelers. Everybody's got to have. My information on this is golden because six-wheeler, six-wheel drive vehicle. Well, vehicles aren't just for show anymore. However, there are many reasons why a vehicle, which means these vehicles have 3 axles, Mike, not just 2. So, Jeeps, all-terrain vehicles, six-wheel vehicles aren't just for show. Here we go. For example, drivers who need to transport heavy goods or slippery terrain, 6 wheels will benefit that vehicle. Advantage comes with many pros, including weight distribution, improved traction, better weight distribution. These 6-wheel vehicles are highly effective in cargo. Standard 2-wheel axles can't do because better. The weight distribution is more evenly spaced out on the wheels. Improved traction thanks to add. You won't have to worry about your vehicle slipping and sliding on the rain slick road. The weight and wheels produce more traction. Because of the enhanced traction, perform exceptionally well driving in mud, sand, snow. So, disadvantages? Here we go. There are many reasons why wheels, one with 4 wheels. 6-wheel vehicles, they are more difficult to repair. They also are much harder to drive because of the complex and lengthy repairs. When it comes to drawbacks of the 6-wheel drive, that repairs significantly more complicated. Not to mention 3 pairs of wheels because you'll need to track and significantly buy more advantage for that vehicle. In addition, there are vehicle, you will carry around more tools, spare parts, in great shape if you're going to do that. Increased maintenance costs. One of the biggest available in all automotive types is that they take up when you repair them and a lot of maintenance.
Where do you get something like
You just come to my house,
yeah?
sit up. Vehicle drag and weight is better. This means the driving a vehicle with 6 wheels can feel slower. Heavy vehicles also consume more fuel, so to move that big weight, you need more fuel. Wheels are heavy. The chassis is designed to accommodate 3 pairs of wheels. I think I saw like 2 in the past year, actually on the road.
Okay. Only in the owner's eyes.
Yeah.
Ours has the Land Rover Defender. How was it, Mike?
I was pleasantly surprised. It's got a lot of English touches to it, and I'll try and point. This is definitely catered to the English market, but it's sending a 24 Land Rover Defender 110. It is place. There's 17 models of this vehicle. It's an SSE, X Dynamic SE X, and a V8 engine. And the Defender 110. And so this off-road luxury SUV, if you want to go that way with it. The difference on the 110, the Defender, the 110 is the four-door that we're driving, and then the 130 is the 110. You're going to find it comes with the LED lighting, which has got the auto rain sensing front and rear wipers on it. Got heated power lights on them. Had the black roof rails with matching black trim on the roof. You want to get outside, you're going to get off-road, you want to see everything. 20-inch dark gray wheels. Now you get inside, you're going to find this is a luxury off-road SUV, particularly specific interior with details that are specific. We had the heated and vented front seats. We had the side view. We're set off into the mirrors, so it makes it a lot easier whenever you're getting ready to change. seat is a 40/20/40. And it's got some dual purpose controls in it that were kind of, for example, there's not a cruise control, there is a push the speed limiter button one time and it automatically limits what the speed limit is. If it's 60, you do 60. 75, you do 75. Or you can hit it again and do a limit the speed to whatever you want. But it's not, they don't call it a cruise control, and there's several different within the car that are like that are kind of specific. And we also had a Meridian 400 watt premium audio on the inside of that vehicle.
A lot of Jimmy Buffett going on.
Now, there's level. We had the 3.0 liter inline six-cylinder with 408 pound-feet of torque. It's backed by an 8-speed properly equipped. This vehicle will tow 8,200 pounds. 1,000 pounds on its own. So it's a pretty good size heavy vehicle. Now the EPA says you should be looking for 17 miles to the gallon. 20 combined for the 18. Now for the week I had it, I drove it 200 miles and I got 16.5 across that span in town driving.
Okay.
Now I will say it does ride and drive. It's got that feeling that it's a little more solid than a unibody. It's more stiffer. Suspension, so we could adjust the height on it. And road specific speed limiter that if you're in the off-road, you get set it to basically what I would call a crawl. I think on most American vehicles they call it like a low gear. Yeah. So a base model of a Defender that it starts at $57,875. Now the base trim price Dynamic SC that we were driving is $72,000. We had a few at an MSRP of $81,923. Something to compare it to, you might look at the LX 600 from Lexus. This year, $92,565. A Ford Bronco, depending on 50 to 60,000 to start, and a Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is kind of off-road for $60,000.
Wow.
So overall, if you're looking for something a little reputation for being heavy duty in the off-road world, the Land Rover
Could be.
Hey, today's In Real Time Car Talk Show is sponsored by the group of restaurants in Houston, Beaumont, and College Station. And Pro-Am Auto Accessories. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after
Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984. Products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. First distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Simpson, located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service area. Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000 square foot warehouse. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation, reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation. Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call in Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge, and call them at 713-781-7755. Remote tour continues Saturday, October 12th from 8:30 to 3 at the Good Grub and Gears Car Show at Bay City Corvette Club. See up to 300 cars under the trees in beautiful competitors. Register online. Proceeds benefit Texas EquiSearch. Show goers are free and will at this judged event. It's Saturday, October 12th, 8:30 to 3 at the Good Stevenson Park in Friendswood. Sponsored by Emmons Auto at the Gulf Freeway in Webster. The In-Wheel Time Fall Tour continues. The 4th annual Blast to the Past Car Show. It's fun for the family. And the school museum will be open for tours. 16 Westview Drive in Houston. Discount registration online at Spring Car Show, or $30 the day of. Spectators are free. FW Post 8790 and its auxiliary, working to vitalize and unite veterans. No veteran is left behind. See you October 19th.
from the Good Grub and Gears Car Park in Friendswood, Texas. It's the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show, presented by that club and sponsored by Emmons Autoplex in Webster. From today's show, Jeff has the cruise in, and we'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with we always need Jeff, Zeke, and we do. Chief Engineer Don Armstrong, thanks so much for joining us today. Center, Broadcast Center
Broadcast.
show. His name is Daryl Wisniewski. He is a big sponsor of the show. A little bitty company called Bayway Auto Group.
Yeah, he does.
Daryl, how are you? How you been?
Been well.
Good. How are the
Yes.
dealers?
Well, it's
I have to ask you.
concerned. But did some reading on it this morning and I plan together. Products are still great. They've just got a little off track there. I guess during COVID to sell cars, and then all of a sudden we're back to pre-COVID conditions. Hadn't quite got around to the rest of the competition.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I understand. No,
We've got
You gotta be honest.
got 4 stores.
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
I've been very fortunate and had a chance to go. There were a lot of great people up there, and that ran Jeep for many, many years. With them, and one by one they've picked off the really talented, great guys that are happen the transition from and now to Stellantis, and it's
It's just a shame, but I mean they are coming back. The product's still good. I mean, we've got some. They're coming out with some good rebates and things again to be competitive and all. A change in
management.
and management. Yeah, we're talking about, and
Carlos Tavares, namely, floats downhill from there. But no name dropping.
anyway, we're real proud to be Chrysler here. Still, we got other franchises, but
Well, I have to tell you, this is one heck of a show here.
It's a monster.
I know that you helped sponsor the show. I was very fortunate that you took me on a tour of your personal collection. Thoroughly impressed, and I think that that I have ever seen. Yeah, and I have a pretty good idea what it takes to gather up cars that you have gathered in that world. And I know that you. Did I see Linda here?
yes, she was, and she'll be back.
Yeah.
We live about a mile from.
Made her drive some of those darn cars here, didn't you?
call us.
good friends over here that helped out too.
Yeah.
Well, they got the 32 Ford over there that's and it's an SOAC power car, and it's and a nice driving car. There's presenting it, and over there in the yellow. Then we got of course, we got some new cars. Chevrolet store.
I want to know about the Biscayne.
Okay, this
my dad, when we moved here in 1962, that white Biscayne, 3-speed manual on the tree, hubcaps on it. I mean, it was the cheapest bottom of the line. And for whatever reason, beautiful, high-priced cars, that one car, my God, and look at the color. That's not a factory color.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Color?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Oh
it is.
my God. I've never seen one.
The color from the factory, but it does have the. It's got a 540-inch
Tell me you didn't keep that 6-cylinder.
like a half a Tampa car. You remember?
Yes, have a Tampa. That's right.
but and everything. Has a 5-speed and all of the car. I wouldn't be afraid to jump in the. It's like
Got some vintage air in it.
Yep.
And all the good.
you can drive it.
Nice.
Little highway stuff.
No, I really don't drive that much. I mean, so I've got a few restaurant mods and stuff. When weather's
Good.
a problem, yes, but because if I've got it, its numbers match, and it's right. It's I don't really drive those. It's just a little.
You know, it's interesting because your showroom, if you want to call it that, your clubhouse over there,
Yeah.
that you were showing me one car that you had been after, I can't remember, that you had been after. It was a numbers matching car, and it was finally wrangled it away from the previous owner. I don't recall, probably do, but it took you a while to get the car.
Yes.
And that you have for these numbers matching car is like you when it comes to that.
Of course, I mean, I guess really from an investment standpoint, there's you can spend a lot of money on a resto mob, but I mean, technology value, but as far as an investment, I mean, numbers matching paperwork and well, and that's I guess think about before you buy anything, you think about selling it. Of course,
I was going to ask,
rare.
anything in your collection for sale?
So of course, back in the earlier days, when I bought a car that was maybe like for it to be, before I figured this out a little bit more.
You just
And
bought
then
to flip it.
Very similar to it. There's all numbers, paperwork, and all, and then maybe that. Now, nothing in my
How many cars?
I've got about 120. And
Well, it's certainly it's over there. I hope that you couldn't fit another.
no, I did buy another facility. We're turning it in occasions to keep car. In fact, my home too, because it's full of collector.
And I know that to one of your dealerships and display it over there. You still doing that?
Still do that. Do a store down here in Pearland and everything. It's got an LS6 on the show. Numbers and paperwork, everything. The Cadillac stores have both. Bottle Ritz is an outstanding car.
Now you're talking.
And a 57, the Southwest Cadillac store got a 57 Ritz convertible, and it's black, it's a beautiful car, red, and they're real high quality restorations.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do that at all the stores. There's really a good store too, the Pasadena store. Master Dodge Jeep Ram. I've got a Hemi Challenger on the showroom. So, I talked to Dave Wise a lot, and the old days probably visited with him more. He was probably a little bit more involved back. And with a group of friends and stuff, he said, "I got a car you ought to really look at." Having fun about it.
Friends like that, huh?
Yeah, we're having some fun and talking and everything. I said, "Let's talk." He said, "This is a pretty unique car and everything." That's what. And so he sent me the information on it. Then he had the district where the car brand new, and then from there, the dealership, the selling dealer of that car back in Pasadena Dodge, Pasadena, Texas.
No.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes, sir.
these cars find you?
Well, I do get calls on them, and well, I buy a lot of the cars now is by somebody called and try
Do you have any Mr. Norm cars?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
You do.
They have a Challenger, which is one of the 346 back cars, and all, but it's a beautiful car, yellow. I've got some others, but then I've got one too that just stumbled on and Dodge truck, but he made 6 trucks back in 2000.
Remember
those
wagons? Yeah.
And I've got number 1. And it's perfect, you know, and also.
We had a gentleman on Alabama that had a Mr. Norm, didn't he? In our
Yes. Friend of Mike's.
But I've got some others, Mr. Norm.
I still don't have Mr. The extension is bad. Your life. Anyway, yes, so we had Autorama. We invite special guys to come in with their particular gentleman is from Louisiana, and he really doesn't show his cars. Great guy, and he came over and allowed us to put his, I don't know, 3 awards.
Every vehicle we've had in with us at the booth at Autorama. No,
because of the
car. But we happened to get is so good that the judges will give it a trophy. So.
Lately?
No, not lately. I used to go. It's kind of changed.
Yes,
and,
yes, it has.
And I hate that. It was after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was down at the Albert Thomas Convention Center.
Did that many a time.
Yeah.
And then spend, the rest of the couple of days something there. It was kind of fun too. They had the old Williams auction.
Yeah.
It wasn't
forgot about that.
Yeah, it wasn't
now
high quality cars. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
But, the quality of cars here today, and I got to say this right. I just got back from Biloxi.
What did you take?
In there? No, didn't take any. Just went with friends and just go for years. Just hadn't done it. And there's all kinds of quality of cars there. 1,000 cars to give you an idea on the whole event. But the quality, now for a local car show,
it's good
really
stuff
outstanding
here.
Cars here.
Good stuff here.
To where we're sitting right now, they got to go by us to get in.
By the way, Daryl's booth is right next to
the coast. It's more like the Woodward Cruise, the Dream Cruise up in Detroit, very similar to that. Where the but you've got everyday builds. You've got every cool cars as well.
Yeah.
You got a father son project and things like that, but you're displaying it as this is our effort.
Perfectly. Because I mean, the car's got to be able to run cool. I mean, when traffic is sometimes miles long on this cruise and
Been there,
and everything else.
long time
Sitting
ago.
there idling. You know.
Well, on tour of Texas, that's something that you would probably enjoy.
Yeah, it'd be
Comes a couple of guys there started this thing 3 years ago, and enough to get in on the ground floor of that, and for the past they've been going north out of Victoria up to Fort Worth. They're going to come through Houston out of Victoria, and I the course yet.
last year was Fredericksburg.
Friday, and then Sunday it's over with. But it's and really cool cars and cool guys stuff that I think that you'd enjoy.
It sounds great.
Yeah. When did you get into cars?
I remember my parents really making a comment. Yeah, and I knew all the cars on the road.
Yeah.
I just you didn't have all the imports and everything that you have domestic, but gosh, I knew them all, and I just always loved them.
Goodness.
Yeah, you can let me tell everybody.
I am.
You know that. 1975, and I started in the bed. Had a couple of that were in the business. I worked for Tentacle Oil Company downtown. It was great and everything, but it was really neat, except for one thing. Those two guys were
You were, yeah.
so I took a look at it, and
Business first.
now it's actually with a Ford dealership, Ford family that's I was with the grandfather, and I also worked for at one time before I became a dealer. I became a dealer back in 1992. It's a Keating family, great people.
Yeah.
You know, Ben Keating, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Richardson Chevrolet.
oh yeah,
When I was in high school, the Richardson family.
yeah.
So that was really the beginning, although I have to tell you that my dad always, in the dead of winter in Wisconsin, and I guess that he worked for a company called Waukesha Motor Company, and he worked in the so he was deep into engines at the time.
Well, easier back in that day than it can now.
Most definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, that one there, that's mine. And I'm still working on that. And especially now, that's for darn sure.
Yeah, he occasionally cons me into help.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Well,
different.
this is a cause, and I know that you are supporting it, and on behalf of everybody, thanks.
Well, thank
Hopefully we'll get together again soon.
I hope so too.
Okay, Daryl, good to see you.
Bye-bye.
That's Bayway, the Bayway Dealership Group, Auto Group. All right. Here, where we are. May I?
You may.
I don't even know what time it is. Great.
It's time for you to take a break.
It's time for you to get a watch. It was available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. Your favorite podcast provider. We also video stream our live. Now 3 today because we're on remote.
Yeah, special occasion.
We're on Facebook.com. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after this.
Tortilla Restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipe means. In Southeast Texas, Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the first